Woohoo! Well, thank you, Governor Youngkin. Looks like you solved everybody's problems and the world is a better place. Although I don't know if I can necessarily go up and get a beer today. We're going to find out later. But I think I understand why he stepped up to the plate. Let's see if I've got this right. Well, the first term, we're going to have a little bit of what we call a vocabulary lesson today. First term of the day, mission creep. Mission creep occurs when an organization takes on new activities that lie slightly outside the core purpose. That could be the ABC board. Well, it's possible. We'll find out. Overreach. Here's another term for you, overreach. Overreach is conduct that exceeds established limits as of authority or due process. Overreach. I think we elected Governor Youngkin so that we could put the kibosh on a lot of that Northam overreach. Well, maybe. Thank you, Governor Youngkin. Here we go. Okay, well, I did a little research, all this talking about the ABC board, and I thought, well, why don't I go see what their mandate is and how the heck did the ABC board pop up and what are they up to? Well, surprised to find out, the ABC board is an independent political subdivision of the Commonwealth. They're an independent political. Can I elect the ABC board? Betcha I can't. I'll have to look into that one. Anyway, I went on further to be surprised to discover they're exclusive of the legislative, executive, or judicial branches of state government. What if they were run by Korea? There'd be nothing we could do to stop them. Or China. Oh no. Does China run the ABC board? If they did, I don't guess we could stop it. But anyway, I was going on to read independent, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, or judicial branches of state government to be known as the Virginia ABC board. I remember in school, I remember reading about this organization called Schutzstaffen. And I'm like, yeah, Schutzstaffen. What is that? Well, I looked up Schutzstaffel. Schutzstaffel, I think is how that's pronounced. And it's German for protective echelon. So looks like the ABC is trying to protect us. They got some good notes to take from the Schutzstaffel, the protective echelon, and they ended up becoming the most feared organization in all of Germany. Wow. Boy, the more history changes, the more it stays the same. Anyway, so then I started digging down that old rabbit hole because I was getting a little nervous when I read about the Schutzstaffel. And I got to this thing called the Fourth Amendment. And I was reading about the Fourth Amendment. It says the rights of people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. And it shall not be violated, and no warrants shall be issued but upon probable cause supported by the oath, yada, yada. But you know about that, unreasonable. So then I went and I thought, well, unreasonable search and seizure. And then I went into, well, wait a minute. Didn't the health department come in and give these guys a hard time under those draconian policies? As our good buddy Youngkin called them draconian. Now, I don't know if that means Dracula or it just means really stupid, old, and short-minded or small-minded. Who knows? We'll have to look up draconian later. I didn't work into that one. But I came across this nice little Latin phrase called non bis in idem. Non bis in idem. Nice little Latin term from Roman law back when. And it says, not twice in the same legal doctrine, to the effect that no legal action can be instituted twice for the same cause of action. Let me read that again. Not twice in the same. That's what I mean. Non bis in idem. Not twice in the same. Well, that's funny. Didn't the health department null process this? And the ABC was bouncing off of the case with the health department with that, back to that draconian phrase again. Anyway, twice for the same cause of action. Now, I know that a lot of people like to talk about double jeopardy, but I'm of the opinion that double jeopardy is derived from this, but it's kind of watered down to favor judicial overreach. Oh, overreach. Oh, judicial overreach. Well, and I looked that one up too. Judicial overreach is when the judiciary starts interfering with the proper function of the legislative or executive organs of government. Huh. So they swing in here with the, what were they called again? Oh, yeah. Schutzstaffel comes swooping on in. That is independent political subdivision of the Commonwealth, exclusive of the legislative, executive, judicial branches of state government, to be known as Virginia ABC. I'm a little worried. I'm wondering, Governor Youngkin, do you even have the power to stop the ABC? Wow. Well, who created that organization? Well, I think a lot of really mad moms against drunk drivers. And they gave them a lot of power. And when you give government a lot of power without any oversight of the judicial, executive, or legislative, Einstein,